Hi, it's Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and welcome back to my channel where I make a lot of cake and cookie decorating tutorials as well as give a lot of baking business tips. And we are back for another day of Vlogmas, and this one is all about Santa. So I showed you earlier in the 25 days of cupcake decorating how to create this fondant Santa, and today we're going to create some fun buttercream ideas. So for this first idea, I'm just piping out some white buttercream. You can use American, faux Swiss meringue, Italian meringue, whatever you want. This tutorial is not fussy at all. And then I'm taking that white buttercream and I'm rolling it in some sanding sugar. If you want this red to be a little bit darker, then go ahead and use red buttercream when you're dipping it in. Otherwise, you can just use white and that red is still going to pop out. I'm also going to be using some red buttercream, and this part is really fun. So this is going to be Santa's legs. Now you'll notice that my buttercream does have a good amount of hold, so whatever buttercream you're using, if it is not holding like this, add more butter. Butter is always the key to get this to hold. Add on the little white detailing at the bottom. This is like the cuff of his pants. And for extra stability, you can place in some toothpicks. I'm using some really cheap lollipop sticks. I like these because they're not pokey, so no one's going to get poked by the cupcake. Add some stability in there, and it also gives us a little place to put our fondant. So we are going to make some fondant shoes. I'm going to take one ball of fondant, split it in half, and of course, you gotta go black with the fondant. This is going to be iconic Santa. If you go with different colors, it's not going to end up looking like Santa's legs. So definitely go with the exact same color palette that I'm choosing today. I don't make a lot of quirky or funny cupcakes, but I must say this cupcake did make me giggle a little once I had finished it. So I've mastered the art of creating red buttercream, but my red exploded everywhere. I don't know what happened. It just went everywhere. So I tried to salvage as much of that as possible. We'll talk more about red buttercream later. Moving along to the hat cupcake, we're going to create a border. Now really you could do a border with anything. You could make a seashell border. You could do this with a star tip. I'm just choosing a round tip. I want this to look like a really fluffy hat on the bottom. And of course going in with some white buttercream and just squeezing and then pulling downward. And you do not want to keep squeezing because then obviously the buttercream is going to go everywhere. Then going in with my red. Now to get the red, all I really use is Chef Master food gel. It works really, really well. It doesn't have too much of a taste if you don't put too much in there, unlike my disaster that I had earlier. And if you have a problem with getting this really saturated, a little bit of heat does the trick. Heat it up a little bit. You can do this in the microwave and then reincorporate it with the rest of the buttercream that you haven't heated, but honestly, a double boiler system will work just fine. Then whip it up, and also time. Time also makes this very, very saturated. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading every single day for Vlogmas, so be sure to come back tomorrow to see what else I decorate on the 25 days of cupcake decorating. And if you're still in the mood for more cake content, be sure to check out the Bake Down podcast, where Alia and I are uploading every single day. Bye!